Good morning. This is Josh Hayes with Hedge Plus, and here's today's market monitor. Well, there are definitely things building right now that will impact the markets as they grow larger, both good and bad. But right now, markets, much like yesterday, looks to be in a wait and see mode. We've got weather issues building. We've got issues with both ethanol and biodiesel right now that could develop into larger problems if they continue, or they could go away rather rapidly. And what we really need right now in anticipation of trade deals is we need exports to remain strong so that some of the budding issues don't become problematic. And so far, so good. The low value of the U.S. dollar, which I believe was part of the plan and by design, um, in an effort to eventually lower rates, is helping with trade as we await these trade deals. It's kind of a race versus you don't want the dollar to remain weak for too long, but you also want to be able to have something that encourages other countries to buy your goods until you sign trade deals that basically forces them to. Trade talks with Japan are progressing well. I would hope that would be a deal that's announced soon. Japan is the second largest importer of American corn, so that would be a very helpful deal to get signed. There's also talk, or I think everyone's aware that China has indicated they want to talk, which is supportive. But if that drags on too long without talks, that's going to get the markets worried again. So these are all things that just need to play out here in the next week or so. And we've got to get the biodiesel tax credits finalized. Ethanol production is slowing. There's two parts to that. One, crude oil is much, much lower than it has been, so that's going to impact demand for ethanol. But also, this is seasonally the lowest period of production. March, April is when we produce the lowest amount of ethanol each year, so nothing too concerning there yet. Wheat has the supportive factor of the fact that rain that had been not only forecast but presumably assumed to be arriving in the southern plains this coming weekend, that since yesterday at least, that the models have shifted, and it's starting to look as though that rain might miss the areas that need it the most. Kansas, Oklahoma Panhandle, northwestern Texas. It looks like the rain is going to miss them, and that is definitely an issue. I'm actually kind of surprised the wheat market's not up higher. Maybe it will go higher as we progress throughout the day. Taking a look at that weather, and aside from the southern plains, we also have flood levels that are receding in the eastern corn belt, but more rain is now in the forecast. So that's going to start to build some premium in the corn market as planting delays increase. And China, they have a massive concern. I think this is a little understated with drought there. They've been dry far too long. Planting is advancing, but I can't imagine if this continues, they're going to have a very good crop there. So China's, of course, wants to become more self-reliant, and the weather is just not cooperating. It's just not a part of the world that is naturally conducive for growing the amount of grains I'm sure they'd like to. In Argentina, crop condition and harvests are good, weather's good, and in Russia, southern areas are starting to go dry again, but we've yet to see any major impact of weather in Russia. Their numbers are looking good, and their projections remain strong. Bringing in something, a little added feature each morning here today, looking at international cash prices. You can see that the U.S. corn is the cheapest in the world. Brazil just doesn't have any to export right now. They will soon, so we should enjoy this while we last. Once their safrinha crop comes to market, a good chance that between Brazil and Argentina, they'll be able to bring it to market at a lower price that we can, but we can enjoy this for now. Soybeans Brazil and Argentina, who have already had their harvests, are easily able to price lower than the United States. But again, on wheat, our soft red winter wheat is the cheapest in the world. So we'd like to see strong exports continue there. And we have the export sales to report later today. Looking at overnight prices, again, not too much going on. Middling moves higher, lower. Um, Corn, while we are down 0.75 cents from yesterday's close, we are exactly where we were at this time yesterday at 4.91. Beans up a penny since yesterday's close. Wheat up 2 pennies since yesterday's close. But both of those are up 6 cents from where we were yesterday at this time. That's all for today. A reminder that the markets are closed tomorrow, Good Friday, closed for the Easter holiday. Markets will reopen at the normal time Sunday night. And that'll be it for this week for me. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again next week.